Welcome back to another episode of Explorers of Darkness. Last time we learned the important moral that suicide is the wrong option and that everybody has a reason to live and that you should live for yourself and for your friends. And this time, well, I mean, there's not much left for us to do, so let's just go wander around and do random shit. Also, we have a new commentator
today.
The
moral that spooky, dark, and poison types are always evil.
Well, that goes without saying. Yeah, there's Cristela. And yeah, we have a new friend here today. Say hi, Casey.
Yo.
Fucking
I think it might also be interesting to say that moral only applies to you if you're the player and partner and not Grovile.
Okay.
My job here is
to be fair, they do say in that little ending scene they said even Darkrai has a purpose to exist. That purpose is to make the end of the game just shittier overall, but it is a purpose nonetheless, I suppose.
But Grovile, his purpose to exist was to die. And Explorers of Time and Darkness, Explorers of Sky exists.
Yeah, for the lore.
Yeah.
Cresselia and our exploration team is more likely than you think. I'm not a burden. I very much. You're no.
Fucking lies.
Yeah.
Torchic over there just solid mewing right now.
Chico's just trying so hard to be nice.
I get it. Miss fucking, belly full of reviver seeds over here saying, I hope I'm not a burden.
It's kind of like when you have to hang out with that one.
And again with this, I guess we're just playing, the French version of the game again, because we're using words like we again. I don't understand that.
It's kind of like when you're a little kid and your parents, make you hang out with some, special ed kid down the street that...
Okay, man.
...doesn't know what bathing is.
Come the fuck on, man. Also, the case of you guys, how many reviver seeds you chewed through? I think Cresselia went through, 3 or 4 on the way there in the dungeon. Because, you weren't there for the last recording. You went through, 3 or 4 on the way to the dungeon, and surprisingly, in the boss fight, the only person to actually use a reviver seed was Chico. I'm genuinely amazed Cresselia didn't die at all. In the boss fight, again. She was getting fucked up in the dungeon. It was rough.
I mean, my go-to team for basically all the games except Gates was always Torchic player, Chikorita partner. And they always did pretty solid. I just usually use double screens on Chico.
I've never used the team before. I've never really used either one that much in PMD, but I can say they were surprisingly quite good. Focus energy helped a lot, even though I forgot to actually link it again properly. Let's go fix that right now, by the way.
I remember my first playthrough of Sky when I had them, and one of the dumb things I did because I was I was 9, I think, maybe younger, but I was around 9, and the Torchic I only use I think I used Dig. Peck, and I just know I didn't have any fire type moves on it, and I just feel fucking silly for doing that. I
mean, it has flamethrower, which is obviously good, but that's not until really late. And then Ember,
yeah, I didn't have it until endgame.
Speaking of, it's annoying that Chikorita doesn't get aromatherapy until very late. We didn't get it until the post game, which is a shame because it's by far its best feature. And the screens would be nice if they actually targeted your whole team and not just the user in this game. So they're just kind of really shitty temporary buffs is the problem.
Not worth using if you ask me.
Yeah, not really. It's a bit of a shame. Still have 2x ICs, that's pretty nice.
Still surprised me this day how many QL features Sky added compared to Time and Darkness.
You get used to it, but the fact that I have to get used to it kind of sucks. What's up, Justin?
Yeah. It's one of those things you never really notice until you go back to Darkness or Time. Which, let's be real, there's not really any point in doing unless you're just trying to be contrarian, like a certain someone here.
You're ribbing at me, but you're not entirely wrong. There's a good gorillion fucking playthroughs of Explorers of Sky on YouTube, and I figured it would be a little interesting to look at because I said this a few times in the playthrough, that it's one of the few instances I can think of a game that's genuinely obsoleted by an objectively superior definitive version. So going back and just taking another look in Time and Darkness is just an interesting, curiosity. And all things considered, it was surprisingly pretty fun. It's definitely harder than Sky, I'd say, because no cafe means you just have way lower stats for most of the game. And it's mostly that. You just have a lot lower stats because you get, guaranteed stats for making drinks at the cafe. So it's certainly harder. I say it's still, of course, it's still a good game.
I genuinely had zero idea that there was no cafe in this game.
Yeah, there's no cafe in this game. And yeah, the lack of the good version exclusive items really sucks unless you're willing to take the Wonder Veil generator pill, which is not that hard of a pill to swallow, to be honest. Although it certainly kind of feels like cheating, but cheating is kind of fun. Perchance.
Did you consider that Explorers of Time and Darkness
Oh
is
my
a
God.
different intro, and therefore the game is entirely worth playing?
I'm sorry, I thought you were about to go on to your stupid fucking they understood the assignment thing again. I was about to have to beat you.
No, I wasn't going to.
I just sensed
Are you guys
it.
talking about that insane super thumbnail from that one
Yes,
video?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
No, I would not harass him with that so easily. There have to be better times to do it.
The
and worse
ominous
times to do
liminality of Treasure Town, in parentheses, and why that's a good thing, actually, close parentheses.
I wonder if anyone's done like one of those like this game changed my life videos on like Gates, because I do not remember ever seeing one of those. I remember when I tried to play it, I was able to play the game as like a kid, and I definitely got past Kyurem, but like I can't go back to it, man. That game is so slow; it's miserable to get through.
No, you see, Gates is the one that we talk about whenever we are actually trying to be contrarian, but for a game that actually does have some kind of boon. But we will never make a video essay about it unless we're just hyping up everything positive about it and refusing to mention the fact that it has the worst fucking gameplay ever known to man.
Thank God.
I like the puzzle idea, but
they don't use that much.
Grimo and Polyball on the team, finally. Team Chicks is whole again. Oh my God, it's okay, wait, no, I gotta go down. Thank God.
When are we getting a video called The Cold, Spine-Tingling Horror of Sentry Duty?
Something fucking tingling when these people play Sentry Duty. Where are they?
Tingling horror of Sentry Duty. I'm sorry.
Darkrai was shattered, allegedly. Reminder, this is all... Yeah, he has, probably lost his memory and is probably not evil and probably won't do anything bad again. And that, we gotta quit the vague posting, goddamn.
Yeah, he's probably not dead.
This is what I said last time is the big problem with this game's ending. Is such an unsatisfying conclusion that the ultimate evil they hype up in the last 5 minutes of the game is like, he doesn't get brought to justice, he doesn't learn anything, he just gets warped somewhere, maybe has amnesia, and maybe isn't evil anymore, and that's just it. We never see him again. It's very just anticlimactic. It's like what the fuck,
you can
man?
recruit Darkrai, can't you?
You can. Now that I think about it, actually. Well, we can't right now, but it is possible. Yeah.
I definitely know that there's a very famous ROM hack that tries to make a sequel to all of that.
Only one?
Specifically with Darkrai, yes.
People like to make that kind of shit.
It was a popular fan theory for a while that Darkrai and the protagonist were actually the same person, stuck in a time loop.
I might have heard that one before. I don't know. That's kind of.
I know.
Funny, though.
There was someone who made a YouTube video theory about it, and I think that's what got it popular. But I mean, I'm a little baby child, and I don't know these things for certain because I wasn't terminally online until I was in high school.
We just reunited the whole team, and now we gotta kick someone the fuck off the team again, because I totally forgot about this. We have this Golden Chamber mission, and there's no good missions on the board today, so might as well go take a look. And if we're really, really lucky, we'll get something really good out of it, and more likely, we're just gonna get, a gummy and, a shit-stained apple or something like that.
Anyways, I prefer to just pretend that Darkrai doesn't exist and that whole section of the game was just a bad dream.
Fitting. I get it, because Darkrai has bad dreams as his ability. Those are really, really clever little, clever little thing you did.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you guys obviously weren't there for the last recording, but that, I don't know, Chessman and Adrian, I don't know if you two remember, we got the egg at some point, and I think you were there when we got the egg, but I actually did hatch that. It turned out to be Sandshrew. Oh shit, just I think it had Flail, Rabid Spin, and Crush Claw, so pretty underwhelming egg moves. But I was taking the chance, viewers will remember last time I talked about it briefly. Probably would have been better to just handle that here instead of just interrupting the story for it. But yeah, the whole egg move lottery would be really cool if it was done well, but it ends up just being very disappointing and frustrating to the point where it's really just not worth using. And a lot of Pokemon's I say their viability kind of hinges on that, and they don't even get to take advantage of it because it's just such a fucking hassle. It's a pain. I just made a big mistake.
How many jokes did you make when you got an egg from a mission and it hatched and it was fully functional, living?
I actually didn't make that joke. I didn't make that joke. Also, I made a huge mistake. We're doing a Golden Chamber mission, and I kind of forgot to bring something that can walk on water, so Yeah, we haven't done any Golden Chamber missions in the playthrough, but every one of them you have to have a Pokemon that can cross water to actually be able to clear it, so, like, kind of just wasted some fucking time there.
What were they thinking doing that? It's no reason for that water to be there.
Pretty much just a troll. What the fuck were they thinking? One strip of water, no flying movement. That one was a stretch. I just wanted to reference the AVGN. Forgive me.
Yeah, we were literally just posting him here.
I wish editing GIFs. I wish editing GIFs into videos wasn't like annoying. The times I've tried it, like I try to make them larger, and you know I'm not an expert at video editing. I'm a fucking noob at it.
I don't know if you could put that GIF that I posted.
Don't worry, I put that other GIF you really liked in that one episode. Remember?
Okay, yeah, true.
It's just that like trying to enlarge the GIF in the video, it like totally fucking breaks. I think is the problem. I remember.
GIFs are kind of a finicky format.
New dungeon. Is it gonna be something good? Mount Mistral. Oh god.
Enter.
I didn't realize Mount Mistral was over here in the volcano area. I kind of figured it was just somewhere in the mountains. But in a weird way, Mount Mistral is kind of good because.
So you are doing that dungeon, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, the fucking Zero Isle dungeon missions are really starting to pile in now, huh? Dude, that was Polybo.
I remember getting so many of those missions in Sky at like endgame where it'd be like Zero IO floor like 86, 9-star, please just scored them on, and it's like no.
It's very annoying how bad they clog up the mission boards in this game. It's very annoying because so many of them are just not even remotely worth doing at any point.
What's really dumb is I guess the Zero Isle Stealth dungeons never actually generate 9-star missions. So for some reason the devs think that Sky Scareaway Outlaws are harder than putting an outlaw in the depths of Zero Isle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. We actually did get Concentrator last time. We got Concentrator on Moth. That was huge. I don't really know if it... And I guess it helped, because we got hit with Mud Slapping at the accuracy drop in the boss fight with Darkrai, and we didn't miss any attacks from that point on. You know, Intimidator aside, but... I was extremely glad to get Concentrator, and I didn't expect it to be before, like, you know, the end of Dark Crater.
I mean, since you're done with the plot, now you can actually use the team you want and ditch partner and protag, right?
I mean, as I said before, we made this same joke in another episode, I think. I said before, at this point, like, you know, Moth and Chico are by far, like, the most heavily invested in characters, so, like, even if I had other Pokemon I wanted to switch and use as the mains instead, like, I would just stick with Moth and Chico because they're the ones who already have all the IQ skills and whatever stats they could gain from gummies is the thing, you know?
So are you going to evolve your starters?
We'll get there when we get there. I never said a move, my god. Normalize punching children in the fucking face. Oh wait, we can't normalize that. We're not playing a Skitty, so we're not going to be able to normalize anything. That's a bit unfortunate.
It's always strange. Like, whenever you evolve your starter and partner, it just removes their soul.
We'll get there when we get there.
And evolving is a scam.
Chespin, I think,
remember,
Go on.
I remember in... like the games that introduced Mega Evolution with the Awakening Seeds, I think Blaziken was a particularly annoying one because he had the ability that increased his
speed boost, yep.
But like,
oh my god,
temporarily. I think if he had a permanent speed boost, it wouldn't be. That would be extremely good and broken, and it's probably still like better than normal playthrough, but it's so annoying.
Speaking of annoying, how many misses? How much PP would he go? Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, Chico, you fucking deal with this. I give up. Jesus Christ. Please do something. And I was saying these, you know, dungeons are easier when you go back through them. What the fuck was that? Sand Veil? More like Scam Veil. Oh my god.
That Darkrai you fought earlier turned into that Cacnea.
Yeah, I guess so.
And lost all of his memory and turned out to still be a bad person.
Oh wait, I probably shouldn't put him there. You know.
Thanks, Cresselia, you stupid bitch.
You fucking bitch. Well, I'm at like -3 accuracy.
My revivers.
God. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I went all that way just to get cooked. I love taking weather damage over and over again.
You know, this won't be happening if you took Psyduck.
Wrong game, my boy, wrong game. Well, I guess you could get Psyduck at the beginning, but... you know, I actually like using water moves with my water type, so I didn't take Psyduck. Did he get Water Gun early in this game? I feel like he might have.
I don't know.
I can check.
So you get a Water Pulse TM.
Who's gonna... Actually, wait, Water Pulse was actually in Darkness. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Water Pulse is a pretty consistently decent move throughout the series.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely have a Water Pulse TM.
I know.
Volleyball has it.
I know Water Pulse is also, like, the thing that carries Oshawott through the endgame, through the last dungeon in Gates.
Water Pulse is a great move.
Yeah.
At, like, every point in the game, it is an absolute staple. Hey, look, we made it, and yeah, this is why we needed to play volleyball for this.
I think Gates, my team, was to have big Oshawott, but Oshawott's probably one of the better picks, although I think Axew clears them.
Axew is the #1. Oshawott is probably the #2 if you ask me. I might be biased because my Gage team, it was player Oshawott and partner Tepig, and Oshawott is really, it's pretty crazy. It gets a lot of good stuff.
I mean, what you do is you steal a Blizzard TM and then just put all of your like move buffing items into it. So that you have like 45 PP Blizzard that almost never misses. And then you still have to hit an enemy like in one of the final fights like 20 times with it because they have the ability that ups their evade when they're at low HP. They have the ability that lets them tank a hit, like they have Sturdy. And then it just keeps happening over and over and fucking over.
I don't think I actually abused Blizzard that much in Gates until the post-game. I know if you're going for all recruits like a madman like me, False Swipe is actually extremely good in that game because False Swipe can actually kill opponents and gives increased recruit odds if you kill them with False Swipe. Hey, look at what we didn't get. Well, we got a Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry is pretty cool, just like max HP boost. Sun Ribbon, I don't give a fuck about. The main reward you want to get from Golden Chambers is absolutely Golden Seeds. Like, Citrus Berries and Golden Seeds, because Golden Seeds are kind of like Joy Seeds, where they give you, like, +1 to a level, except Golden Seeds just give +5 to a level. So, they're kind of extremely broken, and they make grinding for the end of the game so much easier. If you're a sane person, I'd recommend you should probably just use a Watermill generator and get a bunch of Golden Chamber missions, just reset over and over until you can get a Golden Seed as a reward, and then you're set, pretty much. That's what I did on my other save file, I admit. I guess I spent so much time running around and grinding that my like, Empoleon in that save actually did just get to 100 purely from beating the shit out of stuff. That was kind of cool.
Are you planning on doing all recruits for this?
Fuck no. Fuck no. That's already really hard and takes forever for my other save. This playthrough is definitely not going to be all recruits.
Yeah, you probably have 5 parts dedicated solely to trying to level up to get yourself to fight Kecleon.
Again, I think the best bet if you're trying to do all recruits is literally just save yourself the trouble and like just give yourself a bunch of Golden Seeds. Like, there's no shame in it. If you ask me, just do it. It saves so much time grinding. And if you're like just playing Darkness like me, it's not like there's that much good stuff to pick up along the way either. You're not really like missing anything if you don't if you don't grind, you're not missing that much. You're really best off just unless also going for other recruits, which also becomes easier when you're at 100 because your recruit rate gets better. So just do Golden Seeds, save yourself the time. And Sealed Ruins.
Hey. Oh yeah, Darkness and Time have like separate items.
They do.
Which one has like what much worse orb hits?
Darkness, I've covered this multiple times on the channel. I know you haven't seen most of the videos, so I will go over it again. It's Darkness for sure, just the short end of the stick in almost every regard for items. There are very few good items exclusive to Darkness. Meanwhile, a lot of the best items in the entire game are locked at Time. It is fucking brutal. Speaking of fucking brutal, it's time to go to Mount Mistral. Oh boy. Oh, we don't gotta go that far, right? 10. And then we gotta beat an outlaw, but at this point I don't think we care about outlaws. I'm mostly just scared of, you know, a certain few someones who are going to be rude to us in the dungeon. So let's just quickly go save and then head over there. Oh boy, time for Mount Mistral. I'm so excited. I'm totally not fearing for my life right now. First order of business. This was an original tile set, right? It's kind of a crazy looking one. It's pretty bright. First order of business, just
those
stuff.
Blizzard Island.
This is the Dark Crater theme. Funny enough. Oh, about the tile set, I think this is an original one. I guess I'll give the Citrus Berry to Chico. She has less health than me. And we got 3 quid. Wow. Let's see here. Can't wait until we actually get good held items. I pray to God every night that we get an X-ray specs, but I honestly have no clue where it is in Time of Darkness. Holy
I can't wait until we meet the man of the hour.
We'll get there. Hey, do you know what this water looks like? That looks like the freshest. That's a monster house. It looks like the freshest double cup of lean that's ever been poured. Hell yeah.
You can't just call it a double cup of lean when there's no cup.
Well, you absolutely can.
The mountain we're on is the cup. Why do you think, like, hold on, this place might actually not be all that bad to hang out in. Hold on, this. Oh fuck.
Enter.
Oh shit.
Enter.
God.
It's dead.
This place might not be so
What's that say?
bad to
What's
hang
that say?
around in.
The damp conditions prevented an explosion. And yep, another glorious, flawless victory for water types with damp.
How are you gonna recruit Drifloon if you're that far away?
Somebody be my slave and go look up his recruit odds, because I honestly highly doubt I don't think I have the right odds to recruit, what the fuck is it called? Infernape? Not Infernape, what the fuck am I saying? Drifloon. I doubt I can get it. Go on Bulbapedia.
I'm on Wikipedia, give me a sec.
Good slave.
Yeah.
Oh, we call them HM friends.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
It has a 2.5 recruit rate base.
Pretty crap.
I mean, you can still get it.
We might. I'd rather get rid of them before they get close to us, because Lord knows they don't need to get close to us to take us out. I don't think I've actually... Okay, we've alluded several times to Drifloon being really good. I don't think I've actually specifically mentioned it, so I guess I will explain. Chesvin definitely knows more than me as well. Drifloon and Drifloon are just two of the most overpowered Pokemon in the game. Actually, wait, no. I did mention Drifloon when we were in, like, Chasm Cave in the future, because it's a scary enemy there, but yeah, it has Unburden, which is just an absurdly overpowered ability. Just makes so if you're not holding an item, you attack twice in a turn, which is truly diabolical.
It's Parental Bond, but better.
Yeah.
Then there's Ominous Wind that
it
has.
Gets Ominous Wind, which is already extremely scary. Now imagine that hitting you from the other end of the room, hitting all party members on your team twice. That's 8 chances for Drifloon to get an Omni boost, by the way.
And it can get more than one boost from the one boost
we saw that in Spatial Rift. We got hit by Zawtoo's Ominous Wind, and it got an Omni boost off of 2 of us. It fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, it was damaged enough we could just take it out right after, so it wasn't all bad.
It's not a stretch to say that Drifloon is just the best Pokemon in the game.
Drifloon is slightly worse, just because I think it's slightly worse levels it learns its moves, but they're both ludicrously overpowered. And both 2 of the best Pokemon in the entire game for level reset dungeons. We may or may not use them, I'm not sure. So there's a pretty scary lineup of enemies here, mostly like Miss Mages because it goes through walls, Drifloon because of what we just said, and Mothim because it can have Silver Wind. Fuck, now we're good. I think Fearow could probably have Mirror Move here as well, which would also certainly suck.
I played too many PMD hacks where they overuse the Ghostmon and they're hitting you from the walls. Miserable.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Drifloon high.
Oh, this fucking sucks.
Now you got this.
Yeah, we harden. Great one, man. Wow. Who's gonna snipe you up? Okay, I was gonna say, who's gonna randomly snipe that Fearow for no reason? Thank you, Remo. Where would we be without... Oh, fuck, Venomoth is here, too. Nuked.
Oh, Remo.
Another thing about Ominous Wind is it's like Silver Wind, but it has higher accuracy.
Yeah, it has pretty high accuracy
just
for
better.
wide. It's scary.
Also, if you want to get crazy with it, Drifloon can learn Silver Wind too.
Can?
Yep.
I suppose there is a Silver Wind TM, but I feel like it's really rare. Probably also only in time, because, you know, what the fuck isn't? 46 damage on a non-effective at all. You know, what the fuck is it called?
I just checked, and yeah, Silver Wind is time exclusive.
Of course it is. I don't like this, by the way.
How is everything good time exclusive? How did they manage this?
It's probably the default version, to be honest. Oh my god, level 51 in Chico, nice. We're almost at the point in the levels for Mouse and Chico. Starting around like 60, I've noticed most Pokemon in the game... You fucking asshole. For most Pokemon in the game, it seems like around level 60, they'll start just getting like +1 to all stats for every level. Which is pretty nice. Orb. Skateboard, I don't care. I guess Grimo cares. I don't like Aerodactyl either. This guy's a fucking asshole. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Maybe Aerodactyl's not all that bad, actually. Hold on. I suppose, in a weird way, that is, like, one of the very few ways that I'd argue Time of Darkness are actually a bit nicer than Sky, is that, when you recruit... Well, no, never mind. I guess when you... I was gonna say when you recruit a new Pokemon, like, you don't get the chance to add it to the team, meaning, like, if you're in a monster house and you recruit a Pokemon, like, it's not gonna get instantly jumped. But I just remembered, if you have fewer than 4 Pokemon on the team, it will just get added to the team anyway, so that issue is still there. Speaking of monster houses, oh boy. 2 Drifloons, whatever the fuck they're called, I'm not a fan of that.
Animus Maze probably also has Ominous Wind.
It didn't occur to me that they would have that, huh? It seems like, you know, the stuff in here is not as ridiculously tanky as stuff in Dark Crater was, so it's okay.
I mean, Dark Crater wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have Cresselia and it wasn't a bunch of dark types.
It was still a hard dungeon for sure, because, like, Chico and, like, Chikorita and Torchic have been a pretty good team for most of the game, but that is certainly a dungeon they struggle in, because there's so many, like, fire types in the dungeon that can just fuck them. It's actually pretty rough. They struggle hard to kill anything in even 2 hits for the most part.
Dig definitely played out dividends whenever I played with it. Although you had to avoid the Pokemon that had low pain.
Now I kinda in a weird way regret giving that Citrus Berry to Chico, considering now she just got plus 10 max HP.
Oh boy, plus 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's higher than mine now. 151's a good number, and she's level 51. That's crazy. What floor are we going to? 10. Don't worry, boys, we're almost there. Wanted Outlaw spotted. That's crazy anyway. Okay, holy shit. All's well that ends well. It's okay. I don't really want a random exclusive item for, like, Pidgey or whatever the fuck. Oh, an egg.
Got an egg.
There's an entirely real chance that that ends up being a female Drifloon egg that has some kind of good egg move or something. It's possible.
Only one way to find out.
Extremely meta egg hatching Drifloon strats. Too bad that egg is not gonna hatch for fucking forever, because, you know, eggs take fucking forever to hatch in this game. Anyway, yeah, we did some nice missions today and didn't get destroyed in Mount Mistral, so I'd call that a win. And, well, I guess now I will see you next time on Exploits of Darkness.